Well, the Santa Ana winds are kicking, leaving us nothing but clear skies over Dodger Stadium in L.A. Today, it's game 2 of a 3-game weekend set between the Kansas City Royals and the Los Angeles Dodgers. 2 great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Mason Helm, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Harold, what do you got?
Well, last year he had a very nice season. When you look at the win total, his team is counting on him to do that again. If he does not get within that range of where he was last season, I don't see this team going very far.
So striding in, Danny De La Cruz, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Kansas City, catcher Danny De La Cruz.
Underway at the ballpark this afternoon as the first pitch is in there for strike 1. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. 65 degrees our temperature here at first pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, one thing's clear. He's not afraid to pitch inside, right? One pitch ducks him away, then he comes right back with another one. So clearly this pitcher, he's not afraid to work that inner half of the plate.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. A breaking ball over the outside corner for strike 2. 2-2 count. Here it comes. 3-2 now.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Swing and a high pop-up. Could be tough back behind third. Martin will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone. A chance now for a look at the Royals starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, Matt, I can't wait to see if Kyle Schwarber can keep it going. He's got over 1,000 RBIs. He's already proved he's a clutch hitter. He knows how to drive in big runs when it counts. So if the situation comes up in this game, I'm looking to watch how he goes to work in the clutch.
Standing in, Bo Reyna. Into the windup and the pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. And set up working the plate is Larry Bullard as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Well, Larry Bullard is a good umpire. It's pretty uncommon to see guys get too frustrated about his balls and strikes because it doesn't seem like he favors one location more than the other.
3-0 now.
Sitting 3-0 right here. I wouldn't be surprised to see him turn him loose and give him the green light.
Ready with the 3-0 pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. 4 pitches, all takes. He's showing a lot of patience here.
And I like that from a guy like him, Matty. He can do a lot of damage on the base pass with his legs, so there's no reason for him to get overly aggressive if he's not getting anything to handle.
Well, he got what he's looking for. He just got out in front of it right there.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Oh, he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the 2nd out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Here's Javier Baez as he's well in front of the curveball and comes up empty there for strike 1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Here's the 0-1. Popped high in the air. Seager will wait on it as he tucks this one away to retire the side. KC down in order. The Dodgers coming up, and we are scoreless. Big Daddy Bud will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. HR, what's the word on him?
Matt, I like this guy. He is a really good pitcher. An ERA just a little over 3 last season. He's usually pretty tough on the opponent. He's going to keep you in the game and give that manager some opportunities late in the game to get a W. I like what this guy brings, and maybe he'll bring it today.
At the plate, Derek Martin. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And this misses outside and a bit high. 1 ball, no strikes. These Royals, Harold Reynolds, entering play here this afternoon. It appears to be all systems go to start the new year as they've come out of the gates on a 4-game winning streak.
Well, Matt, it's nice to wake up in a day game and know your ace is going to be on the mound. It's just one of those win days. Seems like you got to the park early, and before you know it, the game's going to be over and you're going to have a W.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. There's a changeup over the outside corner. And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out. Now a moment for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Look, Matt, everybody should be looking at the guy in the 3 spot. Last season, he had over 110 RBIs. That's an RBI machine. When you're driving in over 100, that's really special, and you are doing some big things.
Now at the plate, Freddie Schuler. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. First pitch of the at bat on its way. A high fastball is in there.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Two-one pitch, a circle change taken for a called strike 2.
Well, that changeup right there sets up a lot of things. Now the count's 2-2. He can come back in with a fastball, and it's going to look like it's moving a little bit better. Or he can go back to that changeup.
Changes up on him if that's in the dirt for a ball.
It's a fine line from working down in the zone on 2-2 and bouncing one in there that basically stands no chance at getting swung at. Right there, he basically spiked that one right into the dirt, and now he has to find the zone on a 3-2 pitch.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. Swing and a liner, but foul. The next 3-2. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Schuler is retired. 2 down now.
Good job of getting him to chase the ball in the dirt right there. Hey, also credit the catcher for keeping it close and finishing it off with a good throw to first. That's harder than it looks, but big league catchers make it look easy sometimes.
In now, Justin Lewis. As he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He's ready for his first at bat of this early season contest. The 0-1 delivery. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Here's the pitch. And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time.
Well, this veteran pitcher lets you know right away what his game plan is. Fastball inside. He's trying to take away that inside part of the plate to open up the outside. Showing us early.
2 balls and a strike. Here it is. And that one stayed too low apparently. Rodrigo Cardona would be next. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Oh, I think he thought it was ball 4, but the knuckle curves in there. And this is going to be a foul ball.
Oh, man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
Again, he sends it out of play. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. And that's in there. Base hit. He'll get it into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. Dodgers down in order. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. Here's Chris Davis now. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night.
2, Chris Davis.
First delivery to him on the way. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Davis will round first and make his way to second now. And the Royals are going to get a man into scoring position right away on the leadoff double.
The fans didn't even get a chance to settle in their seats for the beginning of the inning. And he just blistered that ball down the line on the first pitch he saw. It stayed fair, and he's safely on second with the leadoff double. That's the way you lead off an inning.
Into the box now, Kyle Schwarber. In the dirt. Throw goes over to third, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
91-mile-an-hour slider. Man alive, there's not many people that throw that one right there. That is the elite group right there. I would throw that pitch every time.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. A little bit outside. 2-1. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Seager ranging into shallow right. He's got it one away.
All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the Dodgers. In this day and age with analytics and the shift applied all over the field, this team is old school. They may be a dinosaur. They don't shift as much as everybody else. They play that stationed standard baseball.
Now in the box, Miguel Garcia, and he's been one of the league's big stories in April, having come out of the gates extremely hot at the plate. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. No score here, but a potential run is 90 feet away with one gone. 1-1.
Hey, runner on third, sac fly situation, right? 2 pitchers down. Really good job of patience, trying to get a pitch that he can lift into the air to drive that runner home.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Hit to short. Cardona is right there. Only play is going to be at first, so that'll go as an RBI that brings home the opening marker of the ball game.
Hey, that's good hitting right there. Put the ball in play and let the guy trot home from third to put your team on the board. Good baseball.
Stepping in, Scott Butler. He'll try and start things over now with the bases empty and 2 away following the RBI ground ball. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
And this one's over for a high strike, 1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. 2 out, nobody on. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. Lewis is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. So it's 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. It's the Royals 1 and the Dodgers nothing. At the plate, Rodrigo Cardona. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Rodrigo Cardona.
First offering on its way. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike. Hit on the ground to third. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Royals. I'm looking at Kyle Schwarber. I like him behind the plate personally. Now, I know he's played a lot of outfield, but I still think he can catch and throw. But there's no denying his power on the offensive side.
Here's big Aaron Judge. A 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Good pitch there on 0-2. Breaking ball out of the zone away. Might set up another breaking ball to see if he'll chase this one a little bit farther off the plate.
Swing and a miss as he ran that 2-seamer right by him for the second out.
Let's take a look at the sequence here again. The first 3 pitches, all 3 down in the zone. So now you've got a guy that's thinking something down around the knees. He's conditioned to kind of look down there. That's when you mix it up and put it by him at the letters.
And that'll bring in the speedy left-handed hitter Andrew Toles, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He's ready for his first at bat of this early season contest. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Now here's the pitch. Here's a called strike on the curveball. 1-2.
That's so difficult to hit. Hard fastball and a nasty curveball. You just have to sit on one or the other and hope he throws the one you're looking for.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Chop foul over towards the dugout. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level.
That is too good a pitch to make right there with 2 strikes. But he fouled it off. Now you got to stay aggressive and go get him again.
And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning.
Now that's that old school slider right there, trying to get in on his hands. We see that with a cutter a lot, but the slider's even more effective because you can't pick up the spin.
Too high, ball 3.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. Line foul into the seats over the Dodger dugout. Another payoff pitch. And a fastball misses there. Ball 4.
Batting 7th, catcher John
digging in
Huber.
now, John Huber. Throw over to first, and the runner back in standing. First delivery to him on the way. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
Getting a few steps off the second there. Now the pitch. Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1.
Well, he's been laboring a bit through these first 2 innings of work. That's 37 pitches, and ideally he'd be closer to 27 instead.
Good lead off his second there. Now the pitch. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Pitch is way outside, and that's straight to the backstop. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Well, some would say no harm done with that wild pitch, right? But I disagree. The runner's now 90 feet away from scoring. An infield single, a booted ball, and he crosses the plate. That might not be the case if he were still on second.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Stays alive here as this is fouled off to the right. And another foul ball. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Dodgers leave one. They trail this one 1-0. Not far from us here at Dodger Stadium, the beautiful beaches of Southern California. Thanks again for joining us on MLB Network. And here's the big left-handed bat of A.J. Reed. He'll step it off in the top of the third. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball one. Pitch on the way. And he misses again, 2-0.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Just a little bit off to start the third now. That's 3 straight balls.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Shows some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
Standing in now, Big Daddy Bud. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. The 0-1 delivery. Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get 2. He's got to hurry, and he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Digging in to try it again, Danny De La Cruz. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. First and second here with nobody out. And this one's in the dirt. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Man, it was already a dicey situation with 2 on and no out, and then things get worse with the wild pitch there. So instead of a chance to turn 2, they've got runners on second and third, and a base hit will drive in a pair.
Two and 0 count, and the pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
Now that's a big swing. That's what the big fella's supposed to do. Look to go downtown. Let it all fly. He let the dog out right there. I want to see if he calms it down or does it again on this pitch.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Now a swing, and he pops him up. Right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out.
Great scoring opportunity miss right there. You talk about frustration, popping it up with 2 runners in scoring position. He'd like to get that one back.
Ready for another chance. Bo Reyna 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch on its way. And a fastball just a bit up.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
And this one's on the inside corner, 1-1. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Curveball that time, not even close.
That curveball is a pitch you have to get on top of, or else it'll take off just like that one did.
Set to deliver on 2-1. Squared that one up just a little late. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third.
Some guys with big arms like this, they're just chuckers. They just throw the ball as hard as they can, and where it ends up isn't that big of a concern, but that wasn't the case there. That was a very well-pitched fastball right on the corner at the knees. Good luck hitting that one.
Stepping in now, Javier Baez. And a ball 1-0. He popped out in his first trip. The 1-0 pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball.
What a great adjustment. The high fastball in the first one didn't have a good release point. The next one he's able to put it on the corner, correcting himself as the at-bat goes on. I love it.
Second and third, 2 away. And this is fouled back and out of play. Trying to keep the score where it is, and the pitch. And he won't go after the cut fastball. 2-2.
It looked like he tried to get him to chase on that pitch there, 1-2. A good idea, but I think now he has to challenge him a little bit. He doesn't want to get into a worse situation with the cleanup guy up next.
Two and 2 count. Here it comes. Just a bit low. Ball 3.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Count is full. Here's the pitch. Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. Huber has it. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. More from MLB Network Saturday Baseball after this. Stepping up to the plate, Corey Seager. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Second baseman, Corey Seager.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Hard on the ground toward short. And he's retired, 1 away. Still early in the season, of course, but we'll give you a look nonetheless at our standings to this point in April. Now at the plate, Mason Helm. And this is taken outside for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. A slider that just grabs the outside corner. 1 out, nobody on. High and wide. 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And a base hit as that's into left, and they've got themselves a base runner.
This is the one advantage the National League has, I believe, in an interleague game. Here's a pitcher, gets a base hit. He's used to hitting. The American League is kind of sitting there going, this is how you do it, guys.
Into the box, Derek Martin. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball one. The 1-0 delivery. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Here it comes on 1-1. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. There's 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Chris Davis. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Davis.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. The windup and the 0-1. And that one stayed up a little high. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. One and 2, here it comes. And this is going to be a foul ball.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He was fortunate he just fouled it off.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Wow, this guy's mowing right through this lineup right now, but that's what happens when you don't get a chance to see a pitcher very often. That's one of the things that are helpful when you're pitching in interleague games. It's always a good advantage for the pitcher because the hitters don't get to see that guy very often.
Into the box now, Kyle Schwarber. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. And this one sails behind him as he bends out of the way. It's ball 2.
Well, we all know he can burn on the base pass, right? But that's a little tougher to do when you've got a nice goose egg on your leg. It's tough to do like that.
In the dirt, it's 3-0 now. From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. And he lost him here on 4 pitches. So a speed merchant is aboard now with 1 away.
And with the bases empty, you don't feel bad about walking that guy. He's capable of taking deep every time he digs in. So it's not the worst thing in the world to work around him if you can.
Striding in once again, Miguel Garcia comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He's set, and the pitch. Ball 1.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting 1 out could be a challenge.
Throw over to the bag, and he'll get back in safely. And another. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. In there, and it's even at 1.
Well, I like that, taking that strike right there. Look, he's already walked a couple guys early. He's not throwing the ball consistently in the zone.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
1 run, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. And he just misses with a curveball.
Well, he falls behind 3-1 right now, but man, he is really throwing the ball well. He's been attacking them all game.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. And he misses again here. It's ball 4. And that's back-to-back walks here with 1 away.
And things are not looking good here in the 4th inning. That's the second walk of the frame.
Butler.
Good time for the catcher to go out to the mound and have a chat with this guy to give him a little breather.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Scott Butler. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch on its way. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
Matt, I'm a little surprised he's throwing as well as he is. He's pitching less than 40% first pitch strikes, and it's either very deceptive or his stuff is electric to the hitters. Usually that doesn't happen when you're behind that much to have this kind of success.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Ripped on the ground to first. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with 1 away.
Well, that one's going to load the bases up. They held the runner up. They're really looking for a big inning right here, trying to get a big strike out of the next 2 hitters coming up.
And here's the big left-handed bat of A.J. Reed. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. He drew a base on balls his first time up. One and 0 pitch on the way. Sent on the ground out to second. The second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. A couple of walks, but no damage. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Now at the plate, Freddie Schuler. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Left fielder, Freddie Schuler.
Ran the circle change in on him. A ball and no strikes. The 1-0 delivery. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
I like what I'm seeing right now. In, and then goes away. If you pound him in early, it opens up the outside half of the plate, and that's what he's doing right now.
Ready on 1 and 2. Hit hard but foul to the left, and they'll try it again. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Davis moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
Now batting, first baseman, Justin Lewis.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Justin Lewis. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he takes ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
Swing and a miss. Blew it right by him at 96. It's a ball and a strike. And this is fouled at the plate. The 1-2 pitch. And this will be fouled away. Here he comes again, 1-2. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
That's just quality pitching right there for that strikeout. As we look at all 5 pitches, notice the location, all 5 down in the zone. Some guys are real good low ball hitters, but more often than not, keeping the ball down is going to lead to a lot of success on the mound.
In now, Rodrigo Cardona. As he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here comes the 1-0. A good tailing fastball for a strike, 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A fastball that finds the outside corner. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. No runs, 2 hits, no errors for the Dodgers thus far. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2. Aaron Judge would be next. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. And that's going to land foul.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
The 3-2 one more time. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. De La Cruz is underneath this one. As he puts this one away, the side is retired. So they breeze through this half of the inning. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. Royals out in front, 1-0. So stepping in, Big Daddy Bud. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
Big Daddy Bud.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
Got him to swing at a pitch below the knees, 1-1. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Hose is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning.
Catcher, Danny De La Cruz.
Digging in once again, Danny De La Cruz. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. And this is off the corner and low. Ball 1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Now the pitch. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. And he lost him here on 4 pitches. So a speed merchant is aboard now with 1 away.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
Stepping in, Bo Reyna. He struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. Now a throw over, and the runner back. Another look to first, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Bounce to first, and they'll get the fielder's choice play at second, but that's all.
It's really tough to double up a guy with the speed that he has, and he was hustling all the way on this ground ball, so they should be happy they at least got the guy out at second. It'll be interesting now to see if he tries to use that speed again and swipe a bag and get into scoring position.
Ready for another shot now, Javier Baez. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. From the stretch. Smoke toward third. Here's a flip to Seager covering, and the side is retired. 1 left for Kansas City, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Here's big Aaron Judge. He'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. First offering on its way. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. Here it comes. Now a swing as he hits this one into the air. This will be foul off to the right, out of play. The pitch. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, they haven't had a lot of offense in this game. Right now, though, you got 3 balls here. Maybe this will be the leadoff walk that gets things going for them.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. The payoff pitch one more time. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Butler has a read on it. One away.
Now batting, center fielder, Andrew Toles.
Stepping up now, Andrew Toles. He drew a walk his first time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a knee-high fastball.
He's really throwing the ball well in this game, and the thing to me that stands out is that two-seamer. He's got great movement, and he's keeping hitters off balance with it.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Check swing as he pops this one onto the right side, and this is taken in for the second out.
The batter, catcher, John Huber.
Coming to the plate now, John Huber comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch of the at bat. Knuckle curve breaks outside for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Here's a hard hit ball that'll be caught out there at short. Unlucky that time, and that ball will end the inning. Here's Chris Davis now. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Here's the first pitch to him. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Now here's the pitch. And a pitch up and in, keeping him honest. 1-1. Davis waits on the 1-1. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now. And this is fouled back and out of play.
I like the pitch right there. Two-strike fastball out of the zone. See if he'll chase. I'd go even further out this time. See if he chases it again.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, you got to like how this inning's starting off. He starts the inning with a pretty high pitch count, and your first guy to the plate makes him work. This is playing right into your hand right now on the offensive side.
Ball 3. 3-2 now. Kyle Schwarber waits on deck. Hit hard to the right side, but foul, so we'll see if he can straighten that out. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Judge is under it. And that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Kyle Schwarber. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch on its way. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
That's a big pitch right there. It could change the at-bat. When you're facing a good hitter like this, that first pitch, strike 1, is so important as to who's going to control this at-bat. Right now, pitcher's got the advantage.
Missed low and inside with it. 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. And that misses off the plate and low, so it's 3-1 now.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away.
The batter, shortstop, Miguel Garcia.
Striding in once again, Miguel Garcia, 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far. In there, 0-1.
This is a well-conditioned pitcher right here. His stamina is showing up. He's still throwing in the high 90s, and it's late in the game. Man, he's in shape.
Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit. 2 out, nobody on. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Swung on and hit in the air down the left field line. Schuler over to his right, and that's the 3rd out. Royals go down 1-2-3. They lead it 1-0. Here's Corey Seager. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Hit down the line at first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Marco Ruiz will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Ruiz.
And that misses inside. 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. Just missing here. 2-0.
You know, he's throwing the ball so good today. He didn't get that pitch right there, but he's been getting most of the calls around the plate. The 9-hitter, he's got to know he's going to come after him and throw him a strike. He does not want to walk the 9-hitter with the leadoff guy sitting on deck and a chance to get this inning going for them.
And he lays off. Ball 4. So he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
Now batting, 3rd baseman, Garrett Martin.
Ready for another shot now. Derek Martin. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. The 1-0 delivery. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about with the first baseman holding the runner on. It's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
He's set, and the 2-0 pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
You're sitting 2-0 in that situation. You get the fastball, but it's not the location you want, so you lay off it. I love that. That's great disciplined hitting.
Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. He dives, but he can't pull it in, and it's down the line into right. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with the single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Stepping in now, Freddie Schuler. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding him on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet.
Here it comes on 1-1. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
I like that check swing. He started off at the off-speed pitch, but he recognized it and was able to hold up.
Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And gone. A dramatic home run that gives them their first lead of the game. 3-run home run down the line in right. Home run number 3 here in the early going. And it gives the Dodgers a 3-1 lead.
That's what I love about baseball. The pitch before, he looked absolutely foolish, but he gathered himself, stayed with the plan, and the next pitch he goes yard. Every pitch is another chance.
Now the Kansas City manager will make the slow walk to the mound, and it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart after 5 1/3 innings of work and with no shot to win the decision. David Samuels will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far.
David Samuels. Now batting.
Standing in now, Justin Lewis. As he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Action in that KC pen now as a right-hander's begun to loosen up. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
3 runs already home here. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And low and inside with a fastball as he's got a hot-footed out of there.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I liked it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box against you.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. And now a pitch on the way. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. The next 3-2. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Ready once again, Rodrigo Cardona, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Here comes the first pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Runners on first with 1 down. And he'll step off and fire to the bag. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. Lewis rounds third and is digging for the plate. But the throw will be well up the line as he scores easily.
We're going to see something pretty special here on Show Track. Check out the top speed of one of the fastest men in baseball as he goes all the way from first to home to score rather easily. That's about as good as it gets in the speed category right there.
Into the box now, Aaron Judge. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. No hits to this point. Comes set with the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. 4 runs here in this half inning. Fouled straight back. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Another one sent foul. Ready on 1-2. Line to the right side. Davis is right there as he takes it for the second out.
Now batting, center fielder, Andrew Toles.
And that'll bring in the speedy left-handed hitter Andrew Toles. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
Now ball 2. Back-to-back breaking pitches. I think if right now you really have to try to get the best pitch you can get in the zone, you have to throw it right here.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Hard hit at third. On to first, and it's in time as they're finally able to retire him. But 4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. Bottom third of the order, 7-8-9 due up to start the 7th. It's now 4-1 LA. Back here at Dodger Stadium. The men in blue leading in this one as we get set to begin the 7th. But before we do, let's check out the game summary to this point.
Your
Jeffrey
attention, please.
Alfonso
Now
is into
pitching
the
for the
ball game
Dodgers,
now as he'll make his 5th
number 0,
appearance of the season here.
Jeffrey Alfonso.
Ready for another chance. Scott
Leading off for the
Butler.
Royals,
He's singled in
center
2
fielder,
trips to the plate thus
Scott
far.
Butler.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Takes a good curveball at the knees.
Well, this offense finds themselves struggling right now, and they're down a few runs. They got to try to manufacture, get somebody on, maybe hit and run, and then you look for the big ball. Looks like right now everybody's swinging for the downs. They got to turn it around a little bit, play a little small ball, get it going.
Heading after it is Judge. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
First baseman number 23, A.J. Reed.
Digging in, A.J. Reed comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Into the windup and the pitch.
Nope.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Here's the 1-1 pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the pitcher, David Samuels. Your
Derek
attention, please.
Donovan will get the
Pinch
call
hitting
to
for the
pinch hit
Royals,
here as we'll see what he
number
can do with
18,
2 out and the
Derek
base is empty.
Donovan.
Nope.
Ball 1. Now the Dodgers get a right-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
He threw that ball right by him. When you got a guy throwing that hard, you got to really just think about using your hands and just spread out and let your hands fly. They're going to be quicker than your bat is going to get to the ball.
That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now. Ready on 1-2. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. A fastball that just misses inside. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. KC down in order. They trail it 4-1.
7th inning stretch.
Salvatore Aviles gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Salvatore Aviles.
Digging in once again, John Huber. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
John Huber.
And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike one. Here it comes. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
He got 2 pitches that were up that were very hittable, and he just couldn't pull the trigger. It's one thing if you take 1 pitch, but to take them twice, I don't know where his concentration is right now, Matt.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here, 1-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And this is fouled back and out of play. Now another 1-2. And that misses 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And a fastball just a bit high. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Davis is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 5, second baseman, Corey Seager.
Digging in to try it again, Corey Seager, 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Nope.
Lays off 1-0.
Counts 1-0.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. This is line to left. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Well, he tried to double up with him on fastball. Showed him one. He got the next one. He measured the first one and timed the second one for the base hit.
Jeffrey Alfonso.
Kike Hernandez will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with the runner at first and 1 gone in the inning.
Hernandez.
Gets a good piece of it there, but this is foul off toward the third base coaching box. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Before the 0-1, he'll check on first. And a dive, but he's back in. And again a throw, and the runner back safely. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Runners on first with 1 down. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Hit on the ground to third. 1 there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. More of MLB Network's Saturday Baseball after this. Richard Driver is out from the bullpen now as he'll be making his first appearance of this young season.
Driver.
Now batting, Danny De La Cruz. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
Danny De La Cruz.
And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
0-1 count. Here it comes. Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Up next for the Royals.
The Dodgers trying to close this one out in front of the home crowd here at Dodger Stadium as you get a look there at our line score through the first 7+. Now at the plate, Bo Reyna 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. First offering on its way. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at.
Look, Matt, they're down 3 in the 8th inning. Take a pitch, get hit by a pitch. You got to get base runners. Manufacture right now is the time because you only got 6 outs to play with.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Outside, 2-1.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
The 2-1 on its way. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
Here's Javier Baez. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
First pitch on his retirement. Royals go down 1-2-3, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Derek Martin. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8.
Derek Martin.
The pitch. A high fastball is in there. The windup and the 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Line drive to left. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. Running hard. He's digging for second. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
Well, back in the day, you would hope your leadoff man can work a walk or leg out an infield single, but not in today's game. Now they expect the leadoff hitter to have a little pop, just like this guy. Nice leadoff double.
Now in the box, Freddie Schuler. And a strike called at the knees. 0-1.
Well, he got ahead of him right there, and I'd even say he got away with one. Down and into this guy, that's his nitro zone right there. You don't want to float around there very often.
Comes set and the 0-1. Ball 1.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. Ready on 1 and 2. Fastball, and he has to bend out of the way of that one.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to get him off the plate. At the very least, they're clearly trying to get him from getting his arms extended again.
Now a swing and a ground ball, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2 and 2.
Well, he fouled that breaking ball off a little bit early. Timing not quite there. Had a fastball to pitch before. He just got out in front of that breaking ball.
Another 2-2 offering. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3 and 2. Justin Lewis will be next. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. To short. Garcia has it. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, first baseman, Justin Lewis.
Stepping into the box, Justin Lewis. A hit in 2 tries so far. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. 8th inning. 4-1 is our score. Now a swing and a fly ball. After it is Davis. And he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting, the shortstop, Rodrigo Cardona.
Standing in, Rodrigo Cardona. First pitch coming. Here it is. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. The 0-1 on its way. And he definitely broke the plane there as he went after the pitch inside, and it's strike 2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1 left for LA as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. William Sato comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
William Sato.
Here's Chris Davis now. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the 9th.
Chris Davis.
Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Fastball down near the shoe tops.
Man, I don't know if they want any part of him. 2 pitches away. I know he's sitting 2-0 now. This will tell us a lot. Will he come in now, or will he continue to stay away?
The 2-0 on the way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. Slider misses, and he's in danger of losing him here. 3-1. And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th.
He's really struggled with his command in this game, no doubt about it. But to make things worse, he just lost one of the fastest guys in the ballpark.
So stepping in, Kyle Schwarber. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Now a breaking ball runs in on him as he's got to get his hands out of the way on that pitch.
Seems like he's just lost the strike zone these last several pitches. He's got to walk, and that pitch right there, that wasn't even close.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Nobody out, runner on first. Two and one.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Now a ball line fouled to deep right and out of play. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And that changeup didn't tempt anybody and misses for ball 3. Miguel Garcia, who represents the potential tying run here, waits on deck. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here.
Oh, he's looking pretty good right now. Look, that was a nice swing following the changeup. He just couldn't put it in play.
Ready with the payoff pitch. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
The closer is supposed to slam the door on his opponent, but he left the door wide open with a walk there. We'll see if they can capitalize on it.
Ready now, Miguel Garcia. 0 for 2 with a run batted in for him thus far. Fouled back. None out, runners at first and second. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. He's set, now the pitch. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Schuler has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
Now batting, the center fielder, Scott Butler.
At the plate, Scott Butler. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. First and second now, 1 man out. And here's a ball hit in the air. Judge is on his horse, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. One and one, here it is. Hit hard to the right side, but this is speared by the first baseman.
First baseman number 23, A.J. Reed.
And here's the big left-handed bat of A.J. Reed. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Here comes the first pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this should do it. And he'll squeeze this one for the final out, and the Dodgers have come back to even up this series at a game apiece as this ball game is over.
Hey, it always feels good to win a baseball game, but when you can win one at home in front of your home crowd, all those fans cheering, this is a good win for this team.
And the score finishes 4-1 today. Mason Helm takes the win on the mound, his second of the year. William Sato hammers down the save, his second. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and the rest of our crew. This is Matt Vasgersian, and you've been watching a presentation of MLB Network. See you next time.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon for the victorious Dodgers. 4 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. For Kansas City, 1 run on 3 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 53 minutes. A reminder that post-game bus service on Metro bus routes 2, 3, and 4 is available.
It's Sunday morning. Welcome to Inside the Show. Starting in the American League Central, Big Daddy Bud struck out 15 overall with the win. The beginning of the work week, and welcome to Inside the Show. In the AL Central, the Cleveland Indians allowed 5 hits in the game as they dethroned the Royals 7-1. Right now, the Royals are leading the Central Division, and the Indians sit in 4th place in the American League Central Division. The White Sox got together to allow 4 hits as they defeated the visiting Yankees 4-1. Looking at the standings, the White Sox sit in 2nd place in the AL Central Division, and the Yankees sit in 2nd place in the American League East Division. James Acker grabbed his 2nd win of the year as the Tigers took care of the Diamondbacks 2-1. At the moment, the Tigers sit in 3rd place in the American League Central, while the Diamondbacks sit in 3rd place in the National League West Division. The Minnesota Twins got 11 overall hits as they bested the Mariners in Safeco Field 5-1. Heading into today, the Mariners sit in 2nd place in the American League West, and the Twins are in last place in the AL Central. The Rays total 11 hits as they took down the visiting Orioles 4-1. Right now, the Rays are in last place in the AL East, and the Orioles sit in 1st place in the American League Eastern Division. The Blue Jays combined to give up just 5 hits as they grabbed the win against the visiting Athletics 3-1. Also from Toronto, starting pitcher Mark Sandoval will be out of action for a few days according to team reports. He's said to be dealing with elbow inflammation. Looking at the standings, the Blue Jays are in 3rd place in the AL East, and the Athletics sit in 4th place in the American League West. The Astros combined for 10 hits as a team as they took down the Red Sox on the road 5-4. At the moment, the Red Sox sit in 3rd place in the American League East Division, and the Astros sit in 1st place in the American League West Division. The Texas Rangers hit 3 long balls as they destroyed the Angels 9-1. Heading into today, the Angels sit in last place in the American League West Division, and the Rangers are in 3rd place in the AL West. The New York Mets put together 10 hits total as they stole a victory in extra innings over the Nationals 7-6. Right now, the Mets sit in 2nd place in the National League East Division, and the Nationals are in 4th place in the NL East. The Phillies pitched well, allowing 3 hits as they beat the visiting Marlins 1-0. As of today, the Phillies sit in 3rd place in the National League East Division, and the Marlins are in last place in the NL East. Pedro Bautista had a day to remember, amassing an impressive 7 RBIs at the plate, helping lead Cincinnati to a win over the Brewers 11-3. Looking at the standings, the Reds are in 4th place in the NL Central, while the Brewers sit in 3rd place in the National League Central Division. The Braves finished off a 3-game sweep as they cruised to the win over the Cardinals, 12-4. In other news out of St. Louis, right fielder Miguel Barrios has been recalled from the major leagues from AAA. Heading into today, the Cardinals are in 2nd place in the NL Central, and the Braves sit in 1st place in the National League East Division. The Colorado Rockies allowed 5 hits in the game as they sank the visiting Buccos 4-0. Right now, the Rockies are in 4th place in the NL West, while the Pirates are in last place in the NL Central. The Cubs totaled 13 hits as a team as they pushed past the Dodgers at Chavez Ravine 7-3. As of today, the Dodgers are in 1st place in the NL West, and the Cubs are in 1st place in the NL Central. The Giants launched 3 home runs as they grabbed a victory over the Padres at Petco Park 5-2. At the moment, the Padres are in last place in the NL West, and the Giants are atop the NL West. And that's the show. Thanks for listening in. I'll be back tomorrow with more news and updates from around the majors.